Good morning and welcome to the Secret Yarnery. Thanks for inviting me over. Today we are going through my UFOs, unfinished objects, and I have not gone through them, I want to say in 4 years. I just keep adding to them. They're behind the sofa over here, all stuffed in there. So we're going to dig them all out and see what we're going to frog, what we're going to keep, what we're going to work on again, and what we're just going to say, mwah. Farewell. Thanks for coming over. Hi, Marisa. Hi, Caroline. False Maria Duck. I love it. Linda, Sammy, Aussie Medium, Diane, Susan on the coast. Yay. So glad you're here. So if you are watching on the replay, this is just an opportunity to get some chores done in your house, whatever you didn't really feel like doing, sewing in your ends, unloading the dishwasher, whatever it is. We can do it together. Hi, Donna. So I'm going to go back over there. Hi, Christy. I'm going to go back over there and dig up all my UFOs, and then I'm going to bring them closer on this side. So grab something. Hi, Christine. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Sonia. Hello. Grab something to sip on, something to whip on. That's work in progress. Get something going, and I am, yay, Sammy. And hello to everybody in Australia. For once, we're together a little bit, right? Is it afternoon in Australia? It is 9:06 a.m. here in... Okay, put it in the bucket, honey. Good job. Just put it down right in there. I'll scan it later, okay?
Okay. My teacher sent her email.
Good. Perfect. I'll do it in a couple hours. Okay. I love you guys. Those my boys, they have exams. Anyway, cup of coffee. I already had one, and then I was gonna have tea, but then I'm like, it's too hot. So I don't know, I have nothing. How crazy is that? Hi, Lynn. Yay. Lynn, I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna go, it's 2 a.m. in the US. It is 9 a.m. here. Hola, Barbara. Caroline's got her witch's brew. I had witch's brew. Oh, I still have a little bit. I have cold coffee over there if I get parched. Okay, now I'm going to go grab, hi Sandra, I'm going to go grab my UFOs. I'm going to dump them on that sofa, and then I'm going to bring them closer, and then we're going to go through them. Oh, who wants to place bets on how many scissors and how many hooks? Oh, I should get little baskets ready for that. Scissors and hooks, or I'll just put them on the table here. How many do you think we're going to find? So if you are watching on the replay, sorry, it's only for people watching right now. You can still guess, but whoever guesses right, I'm going to email you a written pattern. I also have to do it for the last one. So that was a fail on my half. I have to go back and do that. Hi, Rachel. Okay, I'm going to go and get it. Caroline says 9 hooks, 7 scissors. I love you. What am I going to say? I better write it down. I'm going to write it down because I don't want to cheat. Okay, I got my pen, my paper. I'm going to say 6 hooks, and how many scissors? I'm missing a bunch of scissors. I'm going to say 6 and 6. 6 hooks, 6 scissors. That is my guess. 10 hooks, 5 scissors. Okay, so whoever comments in the next 20 minutes? Yeah. After that, we're going to cut it off because you can just watch to the end and be like, it's, you know, it'll narrow down the, we should say 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, I'll do 6 minutes. So 9:15 my time, end of entering. Okay, now I'm going to go start digging them out from behind there. 8 hooks, 6 scissors. I hope I have a bunch of hooks, and I hope I have a bunch of scissors. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, there is so many UFOs over there. How many UFOs do you think there's going to be? I'm like, what? More than 10. More than 10, less than 40. I'm going to say... Hi, Elda. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Maria, Rachel, Renee, Dead Girl, Isabella, Ella Marie, Lorraine, Samantha, Tammy, glad you're all here. Usually yarning, that is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna say 21. I'm gonna say 21 UFOs. That's my guess. 27 could be. And we're gonna count UFOs. I know that if they don't fit in one bag, it's still the one UFO. Just saying. Maybe 21. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna dig them out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh gosh. 10, 11, 12, 13. This is the same as another one, so that's still 12. 13. Oh my gosh. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh my goodness. 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh my gosh, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. This is not a UFO, so it doesn't count. Okay. Oh, wait. 38. This is the same as another one in there. So still 38. 39. 40. Okay. Holy smokes. I think that's it. Holy moly. So 40 UFOs. That's a lot. I don't even know where to put them. I don't know where to put them. Take the big ones. Okay. Big ones. Big ones. Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay. That's so many, right? We'll get there. There's some good ones in there. Those are good. Perfectly good. Oh my goodness. Gracious. It's a lot. That might be all I can get over here right now. I think. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We'll find a spot. Maybe I'll have to wedge myself in. Holy. Okay. The last of it. Goodness. Okay. Now I'm perched in my UFOs. They are the bags. They are linked in the description box down below. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's some purple hearts. And where the purple hearts are is like all my Amazon good things. Okay. Yeah, these are unfinished objects. So I've started them and then I've stopped them for years. So there was 40 altogether, right? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that was a sweat. I'm glad I didn't make a tea. Okay, oh, starting at the top. Oh, see, this is great timing. Oh, hi, Pam. Yes, I'm here. I don't know which one this is exactly. I hope I know what it is. Okay, not really. What is even going on? No idea. This is Easter grass. It can be Easter grass. It's too big. I think I was going to make a cushion out of it, but I could turn it into Easter grass. This is my Easter grass concept. So this is Eyelash Dazzle, and they just fit inside my little bread baskets for the kids to do their, oh, you didn't see the dividers. I put a link to it underneath the last tutorial. So if you look for that shell tutorial, it's in the description box underneath. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put that in the real descriptions. So that is what this artificial grass looks like. I know, Lynn, right? So this, is my door not shut? This is with Eyelash Dazzle. It's a bigger one, but what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need scissors. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut the yarn off and like sew in my tail and just say that that's grass to put somewhere. I don't even know what I was doing. It looks so straight on that side, right? What was I doing? Honestly, I don't know. So let me get scissors. Oh my goodness gracious. From where? From here. And let me shut the door. From there, oh my gosh, there's so many UFOs. Yeah, make a pillow. I could, but I don't want to. I don't want to. You know, sometimes like your whips or your UFOs turn into like a chore. I'm gonna try to frog as much as I can. So like the 2 stitches. Oh, look at me go. What a frogging machine. There's a stitch marker here. I don't know. Okay, well that's it. So I'm gonna cut that yarn, reclaim my apple green Eyelash Dazzle into my put away pile. And this is just gonna be like a piece of artificial grass. I'll put some eggs on it or something. Oh, I do have a table runner already. Tutorial on my channel. Yeah, it does look like a seat cover, right? Because it's all flat somewhere. Anyway, that's a bit of a fail, but I can use it for the holidays. Hi, Zach. Now, that's one reclaimed. I'll put those bags there. Next, granny squares. I was going to do like colored granny squares. I think I was colored granny squares on the angle. Was I? Well, I think I was gonna do these like on like diamond shape kind of thing going up and then joined in black or something like that. They're granny squares, so I'm not gonna throw them out. And I had all different sizes. Oh, that's what it was, wasn't it? So I had done from big to small. So big ones, and then they would filter out to be more black for the top. So the top would have like a bunch of rows of black, and the bottom would just have one row of black for joining. So it would be like little diamond granny squares going down, down, down to big granny squares joined in black. Haven't done it, but I'm gonna keep these because they're granny squares. You can always mix and match your granny squares. If I keep going with it, which I won't because I don't have those colors anymore. So there's no point in even keeping it, but I will keep it with my granny square collection. I have a whole bunch. That's a scarf. Where is it? That is a scarf. I forget which one I did. Oh, I think it is a Sunday granny, but the lengthways. So really, really long and then growing up like that. So these are gonna go into a basket somewhere. So I have a basket for yarn. I better put that over there. And I have a basket for granny squares. And I'm gonna dump all the granny squares out. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave all the granny squares. And I'm gonna just pop them in a basket because there'll be more granny squares for sure. So that's over there. Like these. I don't know what these ones were for. Now, oops. What was I doing with these? I don't even remember. Something. So these are like 2-row circle granny squares. So they're gonna be granny squares eventually. I'm just gonna, and I have 2 like little ones. I'm just gonna keep those with granny squares in my granny square bucket. Okay, there's 2 of these. So I'm gonna do that one in later. Oh no, it's right here, good. This is together. Any guesses on what that is? I know you know it. Hi, Nancy. These are all little tiny pencil crayon tops for an ottoman cover, but I'm not feeling it because this is with a 2-weight yarn. Thanks, Pam. And I am not gonna be doing anything with a 2-weight yarn. It was a great idea. Yeah, Monster Eyeballs, yeah, almost. It was a great idea, but I can't convince myself to use 2-weight yarn. Oh, I do have some in 4-weight. See that these ones I could continue with. These little guys, it's the same pattern, but with a little yarn. Oops, like a thinner yarn. So this is a 2-weight. This is with Super Baby, and this is just regular acrylic, 4-weight. So I would definitely be staying with the 4-weight. So I'd say yes to keeping these. Can't have enough of those. I'd say no to these because that's just torturous. And I left a long tail to sew them all together. And I put a little, like a bobby pin to hold the tail there so they don't get all tangled up. Like I really did try, but I'm not gonna be, so I don't know what to do with that. I'll leave it in the bag and I'm gonna throw it in the corner over there. Out of sight, out of mind for now. So yeah, 4-weights are cute. So that's over there. That's a take back the bobby pins. But this is a cute one. These little hexagons, I'll keep those. Don't know where I'm keeping stuff. Here for now, I guess. No idea. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Pack them all up. Oh, hook. Boom, first hook. 5 millimeter tulip. That's cute. And this yarn is real nice. This is, they called it Cotton 100 or something like that, but it's something else now. They've changed it. But it's a really nice cotton yarn. It's a 2-weight. It's like thin. And what I was using it for with Magic Glitz, and this is all scrunched, but it's those rings. But I didn't find a way that I liked how they joined. I really should have sewn in my ends before I got carried away. But I don't like how they were joining up. Like maybe it wouldn't be bad, you know, if it was like not all in a bag, it might be cute. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, but I'm gonna put it in a smaller bag because it's just gonna be when I want to do that circle thing again, I can pull this out and be like, oh, see, I tried all these different things, so let's see which way I like it. You know what I mean? And 5 millimeter hook. I am going to write that down on a piece of paper and keep the hook. So now I need my scissors over there. I need a piece of paper. I'm just going to tuck a piece of paper in here saying, where are my little whip cards actually? And that's what I should use. Thank you. And a pen. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now, I have my little whip cards. So I'm putting the hooks in the Easter basket. One hook so far. So my little whip cards, I'm just gonna write, where are my glasses? Can't see a thing. Hook size, 5 millimeter. So that's all I'm gonna put on my card and tuck it in my bag. So that one's done. It's gonna be a while, right? Thanks, Lisa. Okay, so those, I have 2 on the keep pile. Next, so this was for Valentine's Day last year, I think. And it is with Lorena Worsted. That's kind of cute. I don't know. It's not right. There's too many stitches up there, I think. But I wanted to make like a really big heart, and I wanted to make it even bigger. And then I wanted to make 2 of them and then join them together with like a 2-inch strip, like a 2-inch crocheted band, and make it into like a, what do you call it? Handbag. Wouldn't that be so cute? But not happy with the heart. See, it got off kilter in here. Like too many stitches. And then I'm like, so I did not continue it. But I'm not going to throw it out either. It's still going to stay a UFO because it's still something I kind of want to do. And if I do want to do it, then I'm at least this far ahead and I can at least see the mistakes I made and not do the same mistake again. So it's going to stay. Oh, hold on. Let me get my zipper bag for it. It's going to stay as like a UFO. Yeah, it does. So that's why I stopped working on it. I think I'm going to put these UFOs down here. It's stressing me out seeing the UFOs pile up here. So out of sight, out of mind for this minute. Now this is a cute one, and this is staying as a UFO. Or UFOs. What's wrong with my zipper now? My zipper's stuck. Maybe I do need glasses after all. There we go. Just brute force. Hey Claire, good afternoon. These are my version of those little, what do you call it? Christmas hats, Christmas decoration things. Pam has some light bulb stitch markers with beads and letters and numbers that she puts on her UFOs. I've wanted to do that, and then I'm like, the years pass. So those are my little hat ornaments, and I have some yarn still cut and some tubes. These came in between soup bowls, and I was like, those would be so good for hats. It's really like, you can't squish it. Well, you could if you were mad, but they're really strong. So I'm like, that'd be perfect for hats. So I have this waiting to be more hats next November or whatever for Christmas. That's staying. What I think I should do, not now, but before I put this pile back, I'm gonna kind of record them on my UFO sheet because it's kind of seasons that I want to do that, and I want to forget about the heart, and I don't want to forget about the, what do you call it? Hats for Christmas. Yeah, Christmas in July, totally. They are like mesh zipper bags. So they're plastic, but they're mesh, so they last like a long time. Oh, this is a good one. They're for A4 documents and stuff like that. But they keep your whips nicely. Ooh, so pretty. This I'm just gonna have to finish, I think. I don't even remember what I was doing. I hope there's a hook in there. Oh, there's a hook. A dirty hook. That is a well-loved hook right there. See how shiny it is at the bottom? I want to say that's a 4.5. Now this is amazing and I love it. What stitch was I even doing? I don't even know, but I love it. This yarn is fantastic. I'm going to have to get glasses. Where's glasses? There's a pair. I got to get glasses to read you this yarn because this yarn is fantastic. No, they don't have it. They don't have it forever. But so good. Now what fell down? All my cards. Okay. I feel like a hermit. I'm all like cramped in here. Yeah. All right. So this yarn, fantastic. Fantastic. It is metallic cotton. Are you serious? Yes. So it's called Cotton Swirl Shine. 50 grams, 100 meters, 60% cotton, 20% acrylic, and 20% polyamide silver. What? Love that. It's amazing. So what I wanted to do was make like an evening shawl. Yeah. Oh, this is too tiny. What was I even doing? Don't know. It's cute, but it's too tiny. I don't even know what stitch that was, but that's a cute little stitch right there, isn't it? And then because it was too tiny, I mean, look how tiny it is. That is like, it is pretty, right? But that's just not. I love it. I have more of the yarn. But what I wanted to do, I guess I could block it. I guess it's before I made things the right size. This is years and years ago. Years and years and years. Probably 4 years. What I wanted to do was do the center in this tan kind of golden metallic, and then do the border in the 3 different colors of metal, whichever way, probably that way, going down to silver. Then you could wear it over top of anything and it would be fancy, right? And the yarn is it's like absolutely squishy. It's like absolutely a cotton metallic yarn. It's metallic cotton. It's fantastic. So they don't have it anymore. So it's one of those things, like if I even do a tutorial on it, then people are going to be like, oh, that yarn's not available, blah, 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 blah. So it's just going to cause like problems. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might, if I put a real border on it, it might be. But what I might also do is just leave it as it is. Oops. Like leave it this big. And maybe use it as like a center, like a tablecloth, a table runner thing in the middle. Like you could put your stuff on it or whatever. Maybe like edge it in something and then just kind of have it on the table because it's just too great. It's upside down. It's too great to not do a tutorial and it's too wrong to do a tutorial. But I could keep it for myself for like the holiday season, right? So I don't know what I'm doing about that. I'm going to keep it in the UFO pile until I figure it out. Yeah. 2:33 in Australia right now. Yay, finally. Anyway, that's staying in here, and I do love it. Yeah, could be. Could be. Well, I better put the hook size in there. I better put my glasses on and figure out the hook size. I want to say 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. Okay, 4.5 hook size. That's going in there. So UFO with hook size. Love that one. This one I also really liked. I needed more yarn and I didn't have it. And then I frogged it a bunch. But this is, well, I made it and then I forgot what I forgot what I did. This is the oyster shell scarf. So I made this one first and then I undid it a bunch to see what I did because I was like, I don't know what I did. But that is the oyster shell scarf. Gorgeous stitch. It's like really fun to do. You just kind of build. Put an oyster on an oyster on an oyster on an oyster. But I needed more yarn. Hold on. So that it would be like a wearable size because that is like just tiny. You know what I mean? It's like tiny. So I think I just have to frog it because it's too tiny and I don't have more yarn and I don't have more of that color. So I think that's going in the frog pile. Do I have a frog pile? I'm gonna put it back in a bigger bag. That's gonna be frogged. Where am I putting frog stuff? Maybe on that side. I'm gonna throw it over there. There we go. Oh, now this cutie. It is pretty, but I have them in I made like 5 of them. I have them in every color, well, except in blue, because I didn't have it. But they work up really fast. It's a 1 skein scarf, so it goes really quick. So I could make up another, I could just do another one instead of waiting to find more yarn the same color. Now this, oh gee whiz. Yeah, don't even start me on it. So this is Zerda alpaca. Yeah, there's a tutorial for the oyster shell scarf. Yeah, it was a bit tiny. Maybe I've grown. Maybe I've grown up. I've grown out. So this was going to be a sweater, but look how it's just wrong. All of it is wrong. So this is not going to be a sweater. I wanted it like extra hanging in the front, and then I put sleeves on after. The sleeves are too tiny or my arms are bigger. It's too tiny in the back or my back is bigger, or all of the above. So this, I'm not even gonna frog it because I don't have the yarn. I donated the rest of this yarn. It's nice yarn, but I don't need it for anything. It is Zerda alpaca. So it has alpaca, it has some wool. I'm gonna give this away. Oh, I'm gonna take my stitch marker back though. Love a good stitch marker. Make sure there's no, oh, there's another stitch marker. Love stitch markers. So that was a failed sweater attempt from a couple years ago. I like the idea. It's just it's too much of everything. So that is going into the giveaway pile. Where is the giveaway pile? Oh, over here. Let me put it back in a bag. I don't want to get it grubby on the ground. It won't fit. Okay, go over there. So that's the giveaway pile. Dun, dun, dun. More granny square things. Yep, frog and cake party. Yeah, a hat on the machine. A hat on the machine would be all right. Ooh, gee whiz, what happened here? I got a lot of yarn in there. I don't know what happened. Oh, I got a whole bunch of them ready to join, and I left the long tails so I could join them. Or, this is probably what I did. This is probably from me making that big crochet ball and having to frog it so many times. So then I just left them with the yarn attached, and I just took everything off other than the 3 sides. So those are gonna stay in a bag. Just be telling you now. Those are staying in a bag, and those are staying with granny squares because they're good. Nothing wrong with them. I just don't know what I'm doing with them yet. And if I want to do something with granny squares, eventually what I want to do with granny squares, all my weird granny squares for years and years and years, I want to edge them all with like 1 row of something and then put them together into like a crazy blanket. So this would be going towards that maybe in the future. Hi, Classy Kim. Hi, Sarah. How much yarn do I have? Enough. Enough. I have no idea. Oh, this is cute. This is waiting for more yarn. And I already put in my 5mm note. So this is gorgeous and I love it. And I need more yarn, which they have not made yet. This is Cakes Glitz. Cakes Glitz. I love it. Yeah, I could coolify a jacket. That's an idea. If I had a jacket. Look at how this works out. So this is the Sober Granny. It's upside down. This is the Sober Granny blanket. I was going to make a blanket. Oh, thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Frugal frappes. I'm right. That's a good idea, actually. Mental note to self for the next party. That's what I'm going to have. So look how gorgeous it is. Look at the color change. Like it's just so perfect. And all you do is Sober Granny stitch over, 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 over. So I love this. Waiting for more Cakes Glitz to come back in stock. Has not come back in stock. So this is staying and waiting. This would be so great, like as a bed runner, like just kind of keep it thrown on the edge of your bed or the arm of your chaise lounge. You know, you could do so much, like it's just so great. It could go anywhere and be like, that's fancy. It has a bit of sparkle to it. Hope you can see the sparkle. It's gorge. I love it. It's my favorite. And it's out of stock for a substantial period of time. So I'm just gonna keep it in the Ziploc bag, I guess. Thank you so much, Susan on the coast. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That makes my heart happy. It would be a great bed runner, right? And it could be like messed up or like just tossed somewhere and it would look so cute. So now I gotta get it back in that little Ziploc until I find bigger bags. Oh, I do have bags over there, but. Okay, so this is a whip I'm keeping. Same yarn, almost the same yarn. But this is just Magic Glitz. Hi, Chain One. Oops, get that off. So this is the same yarn, but not the cake. So this has a much faster color change. I love the Sober Granny stitch too. So this, what I want to do with these little circles I've made a bunch. I don't know if I've made enough, but I've made a bunch. What did I do? See, this is so great. I want to, these are the little samples I did. I want to join them up into like a little tiny, like little circles, like a small, not big size, a small size polka dot blanket. But it is a thinner yarn. So this is different yarn that goes with it. And I don't think it even does. Yeah, I used a Lara for this joining here. It's all I had at the time. I didn't have the right yarn to go with it, but I just wanted to try the colors and stuff. So the yarn to use with Magic Glitz is Super Baby. It's the solid colors down here. So I would like to use one of these Super Babies to join it up. It is a 2-weight. They say 3-weight, but it's pretty thin. So Magic Glitz, they say is 3-weight, but then Super Baby, they say is a 2-weight. So it's right in the middle there. But you can use a 5mm hook, so it's not the end of the world. But then figuring out how to join them up, because I didn't want to do it the exact same. That's boring. I thought about doing a row of white single crochet around the edge to kind of like help them pop. But then I was like, no, because that's just going to take away from that gradual color change of it all. This, I don't even know what I did in this one. I turned it into a granny stitch. Now granny stitch is so much easier to make it into a square because you're just working into spaces. Yeah, it's never in stock, ever. So I want to do something like this, but not yet. So I did all of these versions, and even this, but this is obviously not correct. But the colorway, like how this one is kind of how I'd like it to be. But I don't know. I think I was doing treble crochets in the corner here. I don't even know. Something. So that is something, like I want to do it. I have the yarn, but it's like, I don't want to do it this year. But I'm keeping all that together because I do want to do it. Did I have a hook in there? No hook. And I have all of those are circles in there. I have a ton of circles done. And then I was thinking in my head, because you know that yarn, the color change is so fantastic, to do like, you can kind of like arrange them so it kind of goes from like the yellow down into the green. Like you could do the whole like rows of the same color circle. It would be really cute. But not today, and not tomorrow, and not this year. But it's gonna stay as a UFO. That is worthy, as is all Magic Glitz. Now this, all right. Who even knows what it is? Hi, Greta. Was I making a chair back something? It feels great. The green is Cotton 100, I think it used to be called. Now it's pretty much called pure cotton. It's so good. But just with my random yarn colors in between, all my oranges and pinks, and then I guess that's as far as I got. Mile a minute style. And I used all kind of different yarns. I've given away, oh, this is that cotton tube. So I've given away all of this yarn. I don't have any of it left except for, okay, I don't have any of it left. None of it. So this is what it is. And it is cute and everything, but there's no point to it. So that is gonna get given away. That's going to the giveaway pile. Somebody can use it for a scarf, I'm sure. Now I have an empty bag for this one. What bags do I use for my UFOs? I use these A4 zipper pouches, and then I even have bigger ones for board games. But they're zipper pouch, and they're clear, but they're not super clear. I'm putting my sober granny in a proper pouch for proper storage. I did start using just Ziploc bags, but I like a zipper because I'm not using them like all the time, and they're a bit, you can get them in bigger sizes. Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad you're here. So there's a link to these bags in the description box down below. So click show more, scroll down all the way to the little purple hearts at the bottom, and they would be called whip bags. or UFO bags, I think. Maybe just check if they're there. Where's my phone? I don't know. They should be there, but who knows? If not, I'll put them in after. Okay, last one that's actually on my chair. Hello, Cheryl. Hi. It is 2:49 in Kentucky. So lucky. It is 9:50 here. So this is the lid of one of my, can you see all the beads on it? One of my toilet paper houses, or tissue roll houses, like that. So you can just kind of grab the tissue from the center of it. But this is a pretty one. It has all these little beads on it. So cute. But haven't finished it. It's sitting there. But I'm going to keep it because that is a good thing to do. It's also a tutorial I want to do, so I could also like show that for the tutorial. That stinks. I need a better bag for it. Finally, reaching behind. Oh, okay. Get my feet uncurled before they go numb. All right, this. Oh, there's a hook, there's a hook, there's a hook. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's really pretty. I don't know what it is. Something gorgeous. Look at this yarn. Mm-hmm. Look how pretty that is. That is gorgeous right there. This is called Cakes Alpaca. That Cakes Alpaca is fly. And I also have another, this is a 5mm hook. So I better write that down. 5mm on my whip cart in the bag. Now wait for this. This is so pretty. This I have to do a tutorial. Clearly. This is gorgeous. I should see if I would have remembered, I could have done it this winter. Because look how gorgeous this little wrap scarf is. Isn't that the prettiest? Now it does go this way. I know. But isn't that gorgeous? Oh, wait, you got to see the purple. There. Yay, Kristen. Yeah, it's so gorgeous, right? So it has to be something. I don't even know what stitch I was doing, but a pretty stitch. It's a pretty stitch. Gorgeous, right? So that's something. And I have a cake. I have a cake and a half. So that would be enough to at least do something, right? At least get it big enough. So this I want to put down on my UFO list with something like, you know, September, and then do it in September. Yeah. Hi, Greta. So that's a pretty little something. And well, one more hook. So we have 3 hooks now in the hook basket. Yeah, that one's gorgeous. Forgot about that one completely. That was back in the day when I was doing like cakes and things, variegated things. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is cotton. Ooh. Jeanette says 6 hooks. That yarn is gorgeous, for real. It is called Camilla Cotton Magic. Camilla Cotton Magic. So it's gorgeous. It's really nice yarn. Should be with a 5mm hook. I don't see one in there. Don't know what I was doing. Oh, this I remember. So, random piece of yarn. Yeah, usually. And that's why they're UFOs, because I just stopped working on them. I'm like, never mind. So I don't know what I was up to here. Something. But what I wanted to do with this, I think, is make a big, like 2 big squares, and stitch them together, like, you know, leaving like an arm here and a neck there, like a boat neck. So you just kind of stitch a little bit here, and you'd stitch a little bit on each side, and then you'd have a really nice little cotton tunic. So that's a cute one, but I'm gonna frog it because I don't, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna do it. But I'm gonna frog that yarn and get that yarn back because the yarn is great. Cotton Camilla Magic. Okay. Knocking things over there. Oh, this is a fun one too. Oh, I still have tools inside there. I think I took the tools out. Okay. So I don't have one here to show you, but the gist of it is, got my hands are so dirty now from those bags. I wash my hands. Let me wash my hands. I have wipes right here. Stay over there, goodness gracious. 1 second. I have these on my table. I should have just left them there. But I was like, let me tidy up. It would be really pretty for the summer. Hi, Caddy. Write the month on the whip cards that you want to continue the UFO. Yes. What I've done for my project planner pages is I have one page for like a pattern tracker, and you can write down the pattern. How dirty that is. You can write down the pattern and the season that it would be good for, like if it's a Christmas thing, Easter thing, a summer thing, a winter thing. And then you can also put the month on it. And then when you go through, you can just look for Christmas, or you can look for Easter, you can look for summer, winter, you know, whoever you want to crochet for, or the month. And then you can kind of keep track of it. So I want to do the same thing, but instead of patterns, I want to track my UFOs that way. Have a good sleep, Kelly. So this here and my buttons here, my big old buttons, these are for, oh, and my little clips, so cute. Got my clips on the side. This is for those towel toppers. So how I did mine, I got that little pokey owl thingy. Thank you. And I just poked like a hole every once in a while through here, and then with a small hook put in and like crocheted a row, and then went to a normal size hook, and then decrease until it's like a little thing like that. And and then you kind of do like a loop, like a band, and then a button, and it's like a towel holder. So what I didn't like about it was poking those little holes in. It's like a bit like, you know, it's a bit hard on the hands. Not really hard on the hands, but it's also not like, it's not butter. You're really pushing a tool in there. So I think I made 3 or 4, and then I was like, okay, that's enough. But I'm gonna keep these as UFOs because what else am I gonna do with a crazy towel like that? And I might do it again, and at least I'll be remembering what I was up to a little bit. So that UFO stays. And then I use cotton, and I also use Alera, which is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, depending on skip blade on a rotary cutter. See, that's what I need. Did I buy one? It's always been on my list, and then I'm always like, oh, hold on. Let me see. Let me pull up my Amazon super quick. It's called a skip blade, is it? I'm gonna check. Skip blade. Rotary skip blade. Rotary skip blade. Fine. I want to say, yeah, Fiskars, that's the one I want. Of course it is. Like that, right? See, just go tuck, 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 and it makes all those nice little ones. That's what I want. I'm adding to cart. 42% off, only $7, one left in stock. Well, I won't be getting that one, but it's in my cart, so I'll remember. Thank you very much. Oh, look, more granny squares. Oh, Oh, this is an interesting thing. See, this was going to be an Easter thing, like 3 Easters ago. So this is Lorena worsted. Yeah, she doesn't, Debbie does a T-tails, but she doesn't fold hers in half. I folded mine in half just so they fit, because where my towel is like right by my sink. So anyway, that just worked for me, but it would be better if you didn't have to. So all of these little granny squares, and what I wanted to do was a set, so cute, different sizes. So this would be like a two row granny square box. And this is all 50% cotton, 50 acrylic, so super cute. And then have the different sizes. So each color was supposed to be a different size. So next size up was the green. And what size was this supposed to be? It looks like it's the same size. Oh, no, next size up is turquoise, and then green, and then I was gonna do pink. But those would be super cute for Easter next year, if I remember. And they're just kind of like little cottony, kind of like little baskets. They'd be cute like in a bathroom or a nursery. Thanks, Nancy, have a good sleep. I know it's late for everybody in the West. Is it called the West? I don't even know. Anyway, so that was a cute little idea, but I haven't done it. Oh, pink was gonna be tiny, like a little baby one. Ooh, that'd be so cute. So that's staying as a UFO because that'd be really cute for Easter one year. Maybe next year, maybe not. Hi, Suzanne. We're going through all my UFOs, of which there's 40. And UFO is unfinished object, in case you don't know. Now this I love already. Wanted to do this for years. Already has a whip card in there. Perfect. This is my parquet granny. So it is like a parquet floor. Do you know what I mean? You know how like that wooden floor is? It's like this way, that way, this way, that way. So these little tiny rectangles put together in pairs and then attached. One. Look at the ends. But how cute would that be? So this is definitely, I wanted to do this forever. It'd be so cute like on a bed. Like I just think it looks so nice. I think it looks great. I would have to use different yarn. I don't have any of this yarn anymore. This is all Kenyan acrylic, I think. So I'd have to pick something else to do it. But the pattern idea I think is lovely. So that's staying, and my whip card says 6mm. Oh, good. Oh, I called it Cabro. Chain 9 plus 4. Thank you. No idea what that means, but I'll decipher it when I get back to this pattern. But love it. It would also look cute like with pinks or purples. Oh, Classy Kim. I love you, my sugar pot. Too sweet. Thank you, honey. So I would also do this. It would also look cute if you did it even like a rainbow, like you started at the top with like your pinks and your reds and then your oranges, your yellows, your greens, your turquoises, all that, all the way down. Ends in violet at the bottom. It'd be so cute. Or you could just do hodgepodge, or you could even just do random colors like scrap bust. You could. So that is definitely a UFO. Now I'm going to try to grab so they don't fall off all over the place. Kim, thank you so much. You are sweet. Oh, this one. So this, yeah, unfinished objects. I have a lot of them. This is, I want to do this, even for Easter, not for Easter, but for this year I wanted to do it. But then I was like, calm down. What did I do? Oh, so. This is waffle stitch, but what I wanted to do was a dish mat. Hi. So going all the way back and forth, a wide way, and then it would fit completely beside my sink to dry all the dishes. And because it's waffle stitch and cotton and all that, your glasses, they get circulation. So your glasses, your bowls, all your stuff, even if you laid it down flat, it wouldn't be all steamy and gross underneath it. It would be like it would dry, it would circulate, right? So this is the width I need mine to be. And this is one ball of, what is it? Natural cotton, I want to say. Natural cotton color worsted. Natural cotton color worsted. Not crazy about the color. I mean, maybe that's why I'm not super excited about it. Because it's kind of just like, it's like baby colors. And then I'm like, I'm not really a baby color person. So I've lost my oomph for it. It doesn't have enough like acidity or aggressiveness or something. But I mean, it's just for your kitchen. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be something, I don't have to be in love with it, but it would be really great. Like if I was gonna hire somebody to crochet for me, I'd be like, okay, make this. Like, make me like 4 of these, this wide, blah, 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 cotton, go ahead. So I don't know. I'm feeling, the stitch is good, but the color is a bit, but then it's just for the kitchen. So I have this, plus I have 2 more balls. So I have 3. I have enough to make it the right size. So it would be that big plus again. So it'd be big enough for my dishes. I do have a big family. So I have a lot of dishes. So I just don't know if I'm ever going to do it. If I frogged it, I would donate the yarn. I'm not crazy about the yarn. So I don't know what to do with it. It's not difficult. Now, waffle stitch is actually pretty fun to do, but it does use up a lot of yarn. It'd be great for a bath mat. Absolutely. As long as it doesn't like stretch. You'd have to put a little non-slip underneath it because you don't want to be, you know, falling down in a bathroom. Sandra says she's making a double-sided waffle blanket for tummy time. Oh, that's a good idea. Waffle on both sides. So squishy. When in doubt, frog it out. Doesn't bring me joy. I think you guys are right. So I'm going to put, I think I should frog it. I don't even think it's useful. Pam, thank you, sweetie. I don't even think it's useful to somebody like this. Do you know what I mean? I think I should frog it and then donate the yarn, like all together. So where's that pile? Because this can't even be a scarf. That can't even be a scarf. Thank you. Yeah. Y'all are sweet. So I'm going to put this in the frog. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc and put it in the frog pile. That's got to go. Maybe I'll keep the yarn, but I would only do the waffle stitch again. So I don't know. Frog it out. That's rip it, rip it. So rip out your stitches. Hi, Sharon. Hello, sweet friend. That's going to the frog pile. Next, y'all know what that is. Y'all know. Do I have a video on the waffle stitch? No, I don't, but I want to. I've been working on one, like a little wash mitt, like a sponge size, like for washing dishes, a cute little one. Not a big waffle stitch, just a little tiny thing. So I've been working on that. Now this is my first Secret Stitches Cal 2021 before I decided to do it all in the bright colors, which I don't have back there right now. Yeah, that'd be great, Greta. Come on by. So these are all my squares. Plus I have more squares, but these are all my squares in the one color. And then I was just going to join them up in this colorway. But then when I was doing the Secret Stitches Cal, I did not have enough of this yarn. So I had to wait and then all the rest of it. But those are all of my blocks. ready to be, hi Kelsey, ready to be edged and joined, which I do want to do one day. Yeah, FO, finished objects. Thank you, Sandra. So this is, I'm keeping it obviously, but I don't know when I'm actually going to be doing it. So we'll see about that, but it stays in here for now. Debbie says waffle stitch is great for dishcloths. It's also fun to make. Yeah, I think dishcloth is a better size. I think dish mat, great idea. I just have too much to do to put a priority. Like if you can just use a bath towel and flip your bowls and your glasses. Okay, so this is the big bag. This is a large size, so it's for big UFOs. That one's staying. Yeah. Thanks, Sharon. This one I love. Anybody remember this one? Good night. Have a great sleep. Yeah. Kelsey says Daisy Granny blanket in the back reminded her that she bought yarn for 3 of them. I know, right? I love that blanket. So it is back in black. Oh. Hook alert. This, I want to say, is a nice 4.5. I did a lot of 4.5s, right? Hi, Grace. Yeah, and it is so filthy. Oh my gosh. Like, wash your hook much? That thing is nasty. Okay, so we're up to 4 hooks. 4 hooks. 4.5. Better write that down. 4.5. Now this, I'll show you what it is. It's definitely staying. I love it. Does anybody remember this glory? It's a while ago. Couple years, maybe 3 years. Not that one. That one. This is my dead bird poncho. I went to the museum here and there was a stuffed, like a taxidermy bird that was gorgeous. So I want to do, where are you? One of these. So I still have more to do. You're getting the idea, right? It'll be like that. You know, ish. So I think, is that how I was doing it? This way? I don't know, but you know what I mean. It's 4 of these granny squares. Yeah, it had to be that way. 4 of these granny squares turned into a poncho. Yeah. So it was the most gorgeous dead bird. And I was like, that has to be, it's so pretty. And I had a yarn cake at home from Ice Yarns, that colorway, excuse me. So I was like, that is my dead bird poncho. It's at the end of from a podcast a long time back. I took everyone on a little trip to the National Museum of Kenya. That was a long time ago, 3 years. So anyway, that is my dead bird poncho. Still waiting. I have to make one more of those squares, and I haven't yet. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it, Kim. That is, it's on my list of things. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'm not in a rush, but I'm happy that I got that far on it. Yeah. So now I'm going to try to reach so things don't fall down. All right. Oh, hook. We're 0 for scissors, right? Wow. I was off for that one. All right. Ooh, yellow and gray. I love it already. So this is a Lara. I think I was using it because I didn't have Super Baby back then. So this is a long time ago, like 4 years. What was I even doing? I feel like I have to wash my hands again. The outside of the bags, apparently, they're dusty. Oh, Lori says she needs to make a waffle stitch mat for her dog with super chunky. She's 10. That's great. That'd be nice. Okay. Clean hands, ready to go. Another 5mm in the pile. So we're officially at 5 hooks. And let me write down 5 milli before I get carried away. 5.0. Because I know I'm going to be keeping this. I don't know what I was doing here. Okay, I'm not keeping that. I think I was starting a ripple blanket, but with a built-in border. I didn't like how they start, you know, the ripple blankets or the little chevrons, they're like really weak. Like the starting chain is really weak. It's like a couple loops of yarn here and there. It looks flimsy to me. So I did start that. So that's getting frogged. Or I'm just gonna leave it in here actually. I have one more cake already in here. Ooh, and look, all those granny squares. So this one I was going to do joined in like a dark gray. Oh, this is the one. So it was going to be on an angle. So what I did, I got this yarn, like, you know, just one color, but it changes shades. And this is Cake's Baby Fine in yellow. Made it all up into granny squares and then sorted them by color from dark to light. So starting at the top, light, and then gradually going down to dark. These were going to be on the angle, so like joined normal, but on the edges, I would put in these gray half triangles. So just to kind of make it look kind of cool. That was going to be this one. I still like the idea. I still want to do it one day, but it's not today. But I'm going to keep all that together for when I feel like it. And I would not be using a Lara, but I'm going to keep that in there for pattern's sake. And then that's getting all zipped up with my hook size on it. And my Lara is going to go back with a Lara. A Lara is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. There we go. So that whip is staying whippish, or UFO. That UFO is staying UFO-ish. Yeah. Oh, good. Kelsey says the first thing she thought when she saw that gray was, ooh, a Lara. I know, right? I love a Lara. It's so great. I don't use it as much as I should. Hi, Sassy Granny. Now this is a love. Yeah. Well, yeah, clean the bags before I put them back. That's a good idea. I wasn't going to. I'm like, I put them back. Wash your hands. So this here, this is a Lara, 2 strands of a Lara at a time, and mile a minute in 4 different colors. But what I wanted to do with it, I wanted to make a stole. Who remembers what a stole is? It's from before most of everybody's time, but it is like it's a wrap, but it just goes around your shoulder. It's supposed to be like a dead animal, like a skinned fox or something like that. Like, yeah, there, yeah, right? So like something where you just wear it around. So it's the size of a fox, and you just kind of put it around and you kind of pin it. Like they used to have like a little hook on the paw, so the one paw would go over, you know, to the tail or something like that. So this is my version of it because these colors are just so great. And I was gonna join it with lambkin in like a gray, like gray fuzzy lambkin. So it'd be furry and everything you'd want a stole to be. And it would just reach here, although it actually would cross over here, and you just kind of pin it with a little clip, like a brooch. Kim says she remembers. Anyway, I still have it. I still want to do it. It wouldn't even take that long, but it's just staying nice in my UFO pile for now. The colors are great, right? They're so great. And especially with like, the problem is the lambkin wouldn't fit in here with this. So I had to put the lambkin back and keep this in here. I don't even know what hook I was using. Probably a 6. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't really matter. Yes, exactly. It is 10:20 where I am. I have another 40 minutes. I better hurry up. Okay. Oh. Anybody remember that? Anybody from that long ago? This, I still love it, but I don't think it's going to, oh no, what is this one then? This is not the one I was thinking of. What did I do? What is it? I thought it was my dress. This isn't my dress. Huh. Okay, so I joined it completely on 2 sides. I have stitch markers. I have stitch markers here. What do you think it was? Do you think a pillow? I mean, this color's I wear. Just joking. I thought it was gonna be like a sweater or something. I did make a dress out of these colors, which is what I thought it was. It's not a dress. I don't even know. A bag. I don't know, but then why didn't I stitch along the bottom? Do you know what I mean? Why did I should have just gone on the one side and the one side, not cut your yarn. Huh. That one, I have no idea. It is aggressively bright. So I don't know what that is. I'm gonna put it in the granny square pile because that's a granny square and that would, like something. I don't even know. I don't even know. It wouldn't have been a bag because I used a big hook. So I don't know. I could turn it into a pillow. I don't know. I'm gonna put it with granny squares for now because it's a granny square. And I have yarn. I'm just gonna put with yarn. I'm gonna put away yarn, fine. Okay, that was weird. Cushion cover, floor pillow for the kids, could be. Sleeping bag, could be. Oh, this one, this is fresh. We just did this one. This is that Granny Takes a Hike blanket, which I think I should just donate. I'm not feeling it. The yarn's all cut into stripes. I'm not feeling it a bit. So I'm thinking take the stitch markers out and donate it. Because I don't need it for anything. It doesn't spark joy at all. Yeah. A cushion, it could be a cushion cover. I don't know. Oh, Marisa, you're gonna make it in red and black. That's a good idea. Waffle stitch. Good morning to Minnesota. Anyway, I'm taking out all my stitch markers. Recon on the stitch markers. And then I'm just gonna get rid of it. So the trick I have for getting rid of stuff, I have to get rid of it. I can't look at it. It can't stay around. It can't sit around. It's like, it has to be gone. Or I can kind of start telling myself like, well, you could. It's like, no, just get rid of it. So I have to get rid of it right away. So I'm gonna bag all this up and maybe I'll give it to Sam. Sam can decide what he's doing with his stuff. So that's going away. Bye. Nice yarn. Yarn's great, but see you later, yarn. Okay, so that made me feel a little better. This, yeah. I use stitch markers. I use it to count my row in one of my starting chain. I only started recently. I use stitch markers for my starting chain, so I don't have to count to like 192 twice to make sure I have 192. I just count to sets of whatever it is. And then I leave them in there until I do the tutorial, because I'll forget what my stitch count was. And then I just kind of count the stitch markers and multiply it by the multiple of the blanket. And I'm like, oh, that's what the chain is. So this is my panel from my centro. So I need to make 5 more of these for my sweater if I ever do it. But I'm going to just keep it for now. I'll give it some more time to be a throwout. But as a sample for the knitting machine, it's not terrible. Oh, this is so cute. Where's the rest of my things? Oh, right here. Looky here. Okay, so this is cute. These are the first rows, the little 1-row granny squares to make my water bottle covers. So I do the little centers and then I do the rest of it just join as you go. And it stretches onto the water bottle. So it looks like it's really tiny, but it will stretch. So I have 2 ready to go, and then the rest of my little circles are in there. So that can just kind of stay together. How convenient. I'm even cleaning my shelves. It's so nice. Maybe I should keep that with it also. Don't comment. Don't judge. Don't judge. Okay, that's it. So that UFO, that's my hot water bottle UFOs. Okay. Oh, my big squares. This can go with granny squares. This was my backup Hobbit cloak. But see how it is not square? It has like all those extra stitches at the bottom that I don't like. See? You like that? So if you fold it in half, it looks like that. See, it goes up. It should be flat along the top. So it has a lot of extra stitches in it. Or as someone explained to me, it's not the stitches, it's the space between the stitches, which I get rid of by reducing my stitches. So it is that much too big by the time it gets to the edge. So panels are a pain on the knitting machines, and you have to like, the stitch row thingy doesn't work, and I'm like, ugh. I might just get rid of it. So anyway, I'm going to keep this with granny squares. It's also good to have, because I can show people, you know, why it's like how, like that it's not square. So that's staying with granny squares. Now this beauty, oh, we're getting there. It's not so bad. Only like less than 10 left. Oh, good, Kathy. I'm glad. I just started doing that so I could keep track of, you know, my starting chain. I never could. And, well, I mean, I could. I just never did. So this is the same whip. Boom. This is the diamond, northern diamond square. Is that what it is? You don't know what knitting machine to buy. I have the I bought all the Centros, and I like the Centro 48 the best of the Centros, but I haven't tried the rest, and I don't have an Addy. Now, here is this is as far as I got. So I made 80. This is king size. I made 80, 82. I made a whole bunch. Look at that. It is a blast from the past, right? I love it. Like, I love the pattern. I love the colors. I love the yarn. It's cotton bamboo, so it's mostly bamboo. So it's nice and heavy and gorgeous and fabulous. I've joined 3 rows, and I'm on my 4th row of joining. And you have to join it like I have to join it like that. Like a really nice flat stitch so that all the, you know, the pattern goes together so nicely. But I don't want to sew. I don't want to sew, I want to crochet. And I feel like this is just a lot of sewing. Like sew. Hello, hello, hello. So this is a UFO. I was gonna do it in my winter, and then be like, okay, I can sit underneath it and stitch together and blah 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 blah. But I'm like, I have all of it sewn to like all of the. I've made all the squares, but stitching them together is not as much fun as you'd think. Hi, Caddy. Yeah, I like it. Like, I'm not getting rid of it. But this might be one of those things, like when I'm dead, someone's gonna come over and be like, well, I guess we'll stitch them together now. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know when I'm getting around to it. I think it's 4 years now that it has been on my list of things to do. And I just don't want to stitch yet. I will eventually. I don't feel like doing it anytime soon. So that is more squares because they don't all fit in here. But it's staying because that was like a labor of love, and that yarn is no joke. The yarn is great. Now, this, oh, ta-da! Scissors, one pair. Okay, this is together. This is the same whip. This is together. Now this is a really cool thing. And I was making it for this chair here. Where do I have some stitched together? Or do I have some stitched together? Yes, I do. Cute. So these are my African flowers into squares. Was I joining with that? I think I joined with this light color because I didn't have enough of the regular green. But I wanted to do a cover for that polka dot chair over there, like a fitted cover in African flowers. This is with a Lara, so it's super squishy and fabulous. And I didn't have enough of just the green to join them together, so I used the light green. But I did buy a whole bunch of green after the fact. So I have all of my, well, not all, I have most of my flowers done. Aren't they pretty? So I have most of those done, and they're all kind of a little bit different, not all exactly different, but I tried to make them all a little bit different and have it kind of like an artificial grass flower chair. Cause I'm like, that's right up my alley, like artificial grass and flowers. Love it. So that, and this is the tutorial I did. That's a thumbnail on the channel, but this is what I wanted to do. I don't know about the light green. I guess it's kind of cool because it kind of makes everything look like square, square, square. So that's kind of groovy. And then just having to join them together. I don't mind joining things together. It's one of my more favorite things to do, but haven't done it yet. So that is, I think I can all just go in one. See, more green. I'm just gonna put it all. I have extra flowers in here. These are all ready to go into, oh, that's what it was. So this was a whip that I could take with me because I could just turn those flowers into squares wherever I was. Oh, the blanket on the sofa tutorial. The blanket on the sofa, gonna be a tutorial. All the friends and family members. Well, we figured it all out yesterday. So it is, ooh, 2 hooks. That's what it's like being me, huh? Do you have a 4 milli? I don't know, put another one in. Okay, so that is 2, 4, 7 hooks so far. Kat, do you like the light green? I think I like the light green now. I don't know. So, and I'm putting all these flowers in the same. Oh, and this is from Clara, my student. She brought those back from London for me. Bless her heart. These I like to keep in my handbag. So you always have a pair of scissors. And they are, what's the name of that store? You'd know it. You Londoners, Caroline, you're going to know the name of that store. Is it Liberty or something? Anyway, those are my fancy scissors. So 1 pair of scissors for the record. And then this is my whip. It has the yarn in there and everything. I feel, no, I'm not going to put a hook in, but I should. But I'm going to write down my hook size. 4 milli. Okay. That is going in. Did I just drop those? I did. Right in there. Yeah, like Laura Ashley. Yeah, Liberty. It was Liberty. I've never been. I just heard I'd love it. Now, you know it's a problem if it doesn't fit in a bag. Oh, this one. Road to Hell. Good intentions. Okay, so this was a Speedy Granny Ruth. I love the yarn. That yarn is so good. So I had these colors. Let me show you. I had these colors picked out. So it's bright, but it matches, like it would go nicely with a furniture set, like at my in-laws' house for like Diwali and stuff like that. So the bright colors and all that, tassels on the end. It's really nice yarn. It's all like naturally fiber, like it's all fabulous. So I was working on it, but I was like, that does not look very festive. That's like drab. It's like drab and like, there's nothing in there that's great. So I was like, you know, I need to put in some white to make it happy. Like that white just makes it happy. So then I stopped and I waited to get the white. And now I have to pretty much, so I just use Savor just to see how I would like it. But I do like it, but now I the same yarn in white, or it's like really close to white. Very, very light off-white. Yes, and but now I have to pretty much just restart because who's gonna frog this? Not me. So what I'm gonna do, cut that yarn. I'm just gonna donate this. It's long enough to be a scarf. You could technically use that as a scarf. So that's out of here. Good idea. Not for me today. Oh, what else is in here? Oh, and then that's the rest of the yarn. It's so great. That yarn is fabulous. Oh, and then there's the good yarn. See, that's the yarn that I have, but haven't used. Should I put that? Maybe I should put that in a UFO bag, just to keep the yarn together because I don't have space on my shelf. I have this yarn here, all on the bottom of this white cabinet, but it is stuffed. Like you cannot put a ball of yarn there. So I'm gonna just keep this in a UFO bag for safekeeping. Oh, I love it. Those colors. This is Can Mohair, K-A-N Mohair. And it was really affordable. I want to say it was like 80, 90 cents a ball or something like that. I don't know, so great. So that is all sitting in there. Yeah. Hi, Claptrap says, makes her feel a little better about her UFOs, eternal whip and frogging. She doesn't like the color she used. Yeah, me neither. So that, I like those colors. Anyway, that's just gonna stay together, just so I kind of remember it. That can go over there with my throwouts. Oh, well, I'm loving it already. Eyelash Dazzle in my party pink. There we go. Is it a jacket? No, it's not. Pajamas? Now this, I wanted to do, oh, look how far I got. Dang, I'm good. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so this circle here, I was gonna do reversible polka dot cushions, right? So one side pink, one side green, depending on your mood. Now it looks like I'm gonna do pink cushion, period. Because I have 2 pink polka dots already finished. There's 2 of them in there. So that they can just get stitched together with like a pillow in the middle, and you're kind of done with it. Put a cute border on it, I don't know. But it's still a UFO right now. But that's optimistic, because then I don't have to make another polka dot. I just have to join these together. So that would be a fun thing to do. Not too labor intensive. That would be a great for the joining your stole in pinks See, oh, wouldn't it be great? But I have a really nice like charcoaly gray and it looks so like old fashioned. I love it too much. Okay, I think we have 4 left. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so this is a new one here. Did I show it to you? I showed it to Kim, I know that. So this is the new Saver 100, which I tried to like. So I tried to make like the top of a cape, but I increased too soon, excuse me. So no to this. And then I tried to increase later, and this one's working out. This is pretty, this is all right. But yeah, Pam, starting to nod off. It's late for you, I'm sure. Oh, then I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm keeping it for a pattern for when I want to do a granny stitch cape in the fall. So that is staying in here like that. I have the yarn. I got rid of all the rest of my Saver 100s. This is the last one, so I'm going to put this on the donate pile as well. But I'm going to put it with yarn donations because that's different. So that's a UFO for the fall. This, oh, this is for that crazy, these are more mile a minute stripes for my crazy mile a minute chair back cover something. I don't know, but no, there's nothing happening with that. So I'm just gonna donate this as well. And this yarn, that's cute, it's not terrible. The eyelash, I like the color a lot. So into a skirt, it would be cute for sure. So that's just gonna get put away. Oh, so sweet. My chevron blanket. All my kids are so big now, Greta. They don't fit anything cute anymore. This is cute. I don't mind that. Oh, and you can see how I started it. I don't remember how I started it, but you can see the bottom, how it looks. Well, it's not a chain. It's actually started nicely. So it's like a finished edge to start. Anyway, this is as far as I've gotten on my chevron in Cake's Baby Fine. It's really cute, but then I'm like, oh, I'm over it. I also started another one. It's all in the same, what do you call it? UFO bag. Oh, this is the first one. So that's how they start normally, just this chain at the bottom. I thought it looks terrible. Like that just looks bad. So I upgraded it to look like that. So these just stay together so I know what to do when I decide to do a chevron blanket, if I decide to do a chevron blanket. But I want to keep it because I might also forget that I don't really like chevron blankets that much, and I could just kind of pull this out and be like, oh yeah, remember? So that is just staying there. Although, I don't know, maybe I'll get rid of it eventually, but I don't know. Oh, happy birthday, Lori, I missed it. Now, this is pretty cool, but I'm never gonna finish it. The yarn is long gone, I'm sure. I don't even know what I was doing. But it's with this super cool, what do you call it, fashion yarn. It's got sparkle, it's got color. It's pretty neat. I don't know what I was doing with this stitch. I think I was trying to get as far as I could, like as much as I could get done with the yarn I had. I only had 400 grams, and it's a thick yarn. So I did some sort of treble crochet window kind of thing, but no, nobody is ever using this. Like, no. And it doesn't feel, it feels squishy, but it doesn't feel soft. So I don't know. It just feels, I don't know. I don't like it. So this, I'm going to donate. Someone is going to rock that out. This is coming to a slum near you. This is going to be like rocking out, but that's going. And this yarn, I'm going to donate to somebody. It's nice yarn, nothing wrong with it, but I don't need it. Yeah, the yarn's going to. Yeah, Easter tape, maybe. The holes are just too big. I don't know. You know, sometimes in your head when you start something, you're like, I have to make something and save all the yarn, like get the yarn to go as far as you can. But then you're like, but I don't like it, right? So like, what's the point in that? Now this is a little dress that this is the baby dress that my Granny Ruth used to make. So it's super old. Look at the sad little pom-poms down there. Can you imagine? It's like gone. It's like barely hanging on by a thread. But this is the little dresses she used to make for her daughters and everybody. There's little buttons on the back. Oh, is it inside out? Yeah, it's inside out. Of course it is. But I want to redo it. Like I want to remake it. And like, look at what she did, like cute little shell stitches, like for the sleeves. Like it would be really cute to do. There we go. So that is the front. And then she puts little buttons on the back and you tie it up with a little ropey thing. So that'd be cute. So I used to use these for like my doll clothes when I was a kid. So, but I want to redo it, and it doesn't look like it's very hard to do. Hold on. So you just kind of make your shells bigger as it gets longer, right? So that's something on my list of things that, like, it's not a UFO, but it doesn't really belong anywhere. So I just kind of keep it. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it stays with things of like, oh, that's a good idea. Donna says now she wishes Coffee Bean was a girl. Well, or you can be Catholic, because I think boys can wear christening gowns, right? Oh, here, one more. Yeah. I was leaning on it the whole time. So this, I'm going to have to get the blanket and show you the blanket. Now, I don't know what to do with this. It is Mile a Minute, Lambkin Mile a Minute for my lambkin blanket. My lambkin blanket's huge. And I have all the stripes done and even most of them joined. So I can just join like a couple, like one stripe I can join all the way around to make it long enough. But the problem is pink, my favorite color, is not on the blanket yet. But the blanket is already like 8 feet tall. So how many more do I need to do? I'm thinking I just have to be like, it's done. You don't need pink on everything. It finishes with an orange. Get over it. Do you know what I mean? So, oh, now my other problem with it, it's so old, 3 years, 4 years, and it's too big. The blanket's too big to like sit inside anything. So it feels dusty on your hands. It feels dusty. And to crochet something that feels like dusty, kind of, it kind of creeps me out. So I have low motivation to do it because I have to pretty much wash the whole blanket before I even work on it. Okay, I'm gonna get the blanket. I think it's too big. Plus I don't feel like working on it. So I think it's done, but you tell me. Okay, I'm uncurling myself and I will get the blanket. Oh, good. I can move out of the way. It's just here. Come down. Ugh. Oh my gosh. It It's huge. Okay, hold on. And heavy. Oh, I did get one stripe on. Gosh, what to do. Can you see? That's the bottom in purple. And then that's the top in orange. Or it goes that way. Let's see. Holy moly. Now, would you keep making it bigger? It's already like a workout, just lifting it. Karen says it's beautiful and big enough. Nick says it's huge. It is, right? But I don't have the pink on it. Totally finished like that. I love it too. I just wanted to say like it's done. Do you know what I mean? It's so heavy. I wanted it for like the winter, because like you just put that on your bed and like slide underneath it, and it's like 5 people laying on top of you. Do you know what I mean? Nick says it's done. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, it's done, because I'm just like so not feeling it year after year. I'm like, again. So then this is all going to the giveaway pile. Bye, I love you, but not that much. Okay, and my lambkin, yeah, it's really great for winter. Air the blanket outside in the sun. Well, because the lambkin is microfiber, so it just basically collects dust 100% all the time. Yeah, see, if it was finished, I could just wash it and be like, it's done. That's what I'm gonna do. And then lambkin's going back on my shelf. Okay, now that's it. Now I gotta wash my hands. Perfect timing. My kids have an exam in 8 minutes. That's good. So I have their exams in here. I have to hand them out when they're in class with their teacher. If you don't know, it is a big cleaning cloth. Who knew? It might need one more. It might. But that also could be just like cute. Or I could take that stripe off. I could frog that one off. And then just end it in like the light color. Because that's not a happy color anyway. It's like a rust color. Or I could put one more on. No, I don't like that color. I could try to frog it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to frog that one off, because I don't want that color right by my face. I wanted the bright pink, the happy pink. So if I can't have happy pink, I'm gonna settle with happy cantaloupe. Yeah, I'm gonna try, even if I have to cut it. No, I'm pretty good at frogging lambkin. Maybe I'll wash, no, don't wash it first. I'll frog it and then I'll wash it. I don't even know how I'm gonna wash it. I have to wash it in the bathtub or something. Like just squish it. I don't even know. It's so big, but I love it. It's like a really, I want it. Like I want it on my bed. Like pillows, that blanket, obviously it's my bed. Maybe that sober granny in magic glitz, just kind of draped off one corner to be like, of course I have that. Also this. Yeah. So that's, put the pink. I know, right? Well, I could put the pink, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just so big. It's already off the foot of my bed. I don't want it to be like puddling. Wash it in the pool out back. Yeah, I might have to actually, Caroline. That's a good idea. Be like, come on, kids, wash in the blanket. Yeah. Oh, I could take that one off and add pink. Kelsey says she gets immense satisfaction whenever she washes a blanket she just finished, because it softens and drapes like a normal blanket and makes her so happy. I just throw it like that. I shake it out on top of the bed and I like let it lay there. And I'm like, so great. Or actually, no, I put it on my sofa. Yeah, frog the last row. Without it, it looks finished. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that weird row of rust, right? Yeah, I'm gonna rip that one off. I don't know. I can't do it now. I'll start sweating. I'm sweating just looking at it. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. So those are my UFOs. Now I'm going to make myself a sheet, a pattern tracker, but a UFO tracker. And I'm going to write down all my UFOs with the season that I think, like I want them to be done for, and then ideally the month. And then I'm going to put that in my binder, and I'm going to stack all of these right back where they were underneath there, but they should fit. Did I not get rid of that many? I'm feeling like I said yes to a lot. Well, I'll show you for that on the podcast, I guess, or next time, how they all fit back in there. Remove the rest and add pink. See, that would be cute. But then I'm wondering, no, I totally could actually. I could. Well, I'm going to start by removing the rest. I have so many still. Okay, hold on, let's count them. Those don't count, they're only here. Okay, that's not one. Okay, so 1, 2. Well, some of them are like patterns, right? But same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's the same, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20. Now this does not count. This is just yarn storage. And I think I'm gonna ditch this one. My panel, I don't like it or anything. So I'm gonna toss that one out too. And my towel toppers, I really don't need to keep as a whip because, or as a UFO, because when I'm gonna do it again, I can just go and get another towel and get myself set up again. Because I don't really feel like it at all. So that yarn's getting put away, and my buttons have to get put back, and my clip and my towel. So I have 20 UFOs, right? And it's a good number. I don't feel bad about it. And at least I did get rid of some. So we'll see. Now I'm gonna write them down and put them behind there and be done with them for another couple years. So I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. At least I got it done. I'm so happy I got it done. Like all those, absolutely every whip I have or pattern. Maybe I should separate like the patterny things to the UFO things. Because some I don't even really want to complete. They're just there for the pattern, like just to hold, like just as a marker of like how far I got, what I want to do about it. I don't want to actually finish it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you so much. Hooks and scissors. Scissors, only one. And hooks, 7. 7 hooks. 7 hooks, 1 pair of scissors. So we'll have to go back and see. Aussie Sandy, I was waiting for you. I said 6 hooks and 6 scissors. So I was wrong. And 21 UFOs. It was 40. It was 40 UFOs. It was 1 scissors and it was 7 hooks. So I'll go back to the first like 10 minutes of the video. And if you are watching then and you guessed the right number, I will comment under your, no, I can't comment on your comment. Then I'll write down who you are and you email me and I'll send you a pattern. I was wrong too. That's hard. Oh, it was fun though. Good guess. Anyway, thanks so much for inviting me over and hanging out. We'll be seeing you very soon with more yarny goodness. Can't wait to show you what I'm working on. Like I was up all night, not really all night, but I got really, really far in my brand new project, which you will know if you're a family member or friends. We talked about it last night. So amazing. It's right here. I got to show you. How cute is that? Like 100%, right? Anyway, I'm gonna be working on that after I get all my UFOs tucked away. And thank you so much for inviting me over and hanging out. And I hope you got something done also. And we'll see you the first Tuesday of the next month for another organizing party, probably caking or something like that. And have a super great day. See you in the next video. Stay hooked.